Alright, hello everyone. Good afternoon to all of you. My name is One Gets Bread, and I want to say a happy Father's Day to all the father figures out there. Thank you so much as well to my dad. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Thank you so much for everything, and I always will love you. Thank you so much, Dad, for everything you've done for me, my sister, my mom, and our family. And I also want to say happy Juneteenth as well, so 2 holidays in one. It's a very special day today. Alright, so now we have 2 decks again. We're going to do a practice match of the Pokemon card game. I'll be briefly going through the rules this time. It won't be that in-depth. And if you're interested in playing, I'm starting a new series over on my YouTube, which could be found if you click the link in the description of my channel, where I am going to be covering the trading card game Pokemon in more depth. So I'm going to be going rule by rule through the rule book and just explaining it all. So hopefully some of you could also learn how to play the Pokemon card game as well. And also there's my other streams, which I do go over in more of a detail. That's where they're like 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes long. But in this one we're just going to practice with these 2 decks of 60 cards. Here is a new one I used. I kind of went off of this deck list I saw from Beware the Terrible over on YouTube. Please go and check out his channel. He makes some amazing and wonderful deck list videos, and they're very entertaining to watch. Like, he makes all these single prize decks that sometimes don't even have Pokemon V-Stars or V-Maxes in them, which is it's a very interesting to see, like, some of these other Pokemon you won't see get played in these decks that he invents and he just makes up. He's a genius, so please go check out Beware the Terrible. And then this is the Hisuian Decidueye from Astral Radiance, alongside the Drifblim from that same set. Here's the Drifblim, and yeah, this is based off of deck he made based off those Pokemon. Alright, we're going to be pitting it off against my Hisuian Samurott and Absol deck on this side, which is water and dark types. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, first of all, if you're interested in playing the Pokemon TCG, you'll need to make a 60-card deck of Pokemon. Usually you'll go do a deck of like 2 to 3 types, or even just a single type deck. You'll need a few Pokemon. You need some basic Pokemon, which are important because that's what you put down first. Then you'll have some stage 1s or stage 2s. You'll also have some V-Maxes, V-Unions, V-Stars. Those are multiple prize Pokemon cards. Whenever you knock out an opponent's card, you'll take a prize card. So on those ones, since they're ultra rares, you'll take more than 1 prize card. I think V-Maxes you take 3 if you knock out the opponent's prize card. If you knock out the opponent's Pokemon. Sorry about that. If you knock out the opponent's Pokemon, it happens to be a V-Max, you get 3 prize cards. If it's a V or a V-Star, I think you only get 2. And again, when you knock out an opposing Pokemon, you get to pick a prize card from your prize cards and put it into your hand. And then how you win the game is to take all your prize cards, basically. That's the basic rule of how to win is you'll want to take all your prize cards, and you have 6. So take all 6 of those during your match and you win. Alright, you also need some energies. In here we have some Psychic and 1 Fighting energy because of the attack on the Hisuian Decidueye. You'll usually want 10 to 12 energies, sorry, not M&Ms, energies in your deck. Sorry about that. I was thinking of M&Ms. And after that, you need some trainer cards, which are items that could help you do some things in the game, as well as some supporters. This supporter, you can only play 1 supporter per turn. You can't play supporter or stadium. Stadium would be something like, let me find it. I know I have a stadium in here. Let me go and search for it first. Let's do a search your deck. Here's a stadium, so it basically affects a whole field of play. It affects your opposing Pokemon as well as your own Pokemon in play, so they have some effects here. You can't play a stadium on your first turn, but whenever you put one down, you discard the other stadium that was put down there. You can only play 1 stadium per time. Alrighty, and then there's also Pokemon tool cards, which I don't think there are any in here, but you attach them to Pokemon. They're basically like the held items in the video game, so if you play the Pokemon video games, you'll be a little bit familiar with some of the held items that are in the TCG. Alrighty, let's get started. So first off, you'll want to shuffle your deck. I'm going to go and shuffle this a little bit messily, but as long as it gets shuffled, that's the main goal of this. So you'll need to shuffle your 60 card deck. You'll also want to, like, I guess, make sure you actually have 60 cards. I mean, you can't play with 61 cards, you can't play with 59, it has to be exactly 60, and you can't have more than 4 of a name of a card. So I can't have 4, I can have 4 Tepig, but I can't have 5 Great Ball in my deck. Stuff like that. You just need to make sure that you're crunching the numbers and that everything is adding up neatly. And also, you'll want to, of course, shake the hand of the opposing player or greet them, maybe exchange like, oh, how long have you been playing Pokemon, and tell them good luck in this match, and all that nice stuff. So we want to make sure we stay respectful and cordial when we're playing the Pokemon game, because it's supposed to be a trading card game, not Twitter, so let's stay respectful and civilized and all of that stuff. Let's not be mean. We're here to play Pokemon, not be mean to other people. Alright, so I'm done shuffling this, I think, once I get all these pushed in. Okay, I'm just going to pick this up and go. While this is happening, you actually don't want to look at the cards, so I need to make sure I don't look at them, and we'll go like that. Right, now I will shuffle the other deck, the Dewott deck. I'm going to put this over here. I will not be using the format or the layout that you use when you're playing an actual match. In an actual match, you'll have your deck here, active Pokemon here, your bench Pokemon will be here, your hand will be there, discard pile over here, prize cards will be here. But since we're short on space, as you can see, I'm just using a TV tray. We're just going to be doing like a condensed style of the layout on an actual playing mat of the card game. Alright, so now I'm going to shuffle these. Split them in half as best as I can. Oop, this one needs a little bit more. There we go. Just gonna go like that. That was extremely messy, but we're just gonna go with it. We're a little bit short on time here. Just move these around a bit. That's fine. These at the top, crunch, and cut. There we go. Alright. Those are both shuffled to the best of my ability. And let's begin. So, first thing you'll want to do is draw 7 cards. Now, these will be your hand. These cards will be in your hand. This will be your hand for the start of the match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do not show the opponent your cards, but since I'm playing on a camera like this and I'm playing against myself and my other deck, it's fine. I'll just show both hands. Alright, so now, once you get your hand of 7 cards, you'll want to find at least one basic Pokemon. Put this basic Pokemon as your active, like I did right there. And if you have any other basic Pokemon, you could put them in your bench, but we don't have any basic Pokemon other than that Drifloon, so we're just going to keep it like that. You'll want to reveal that later, so I'll keep my hands separate. Just put this right there. And now we're going to take 7 on this side to get Team Dewott's hand. This was the Dewott deck with the dark and water types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more, 7. Alright, let's see. Do we have any basic Pokemon? Yes, we do. We have a ton. Alright. I am going to actually maybe shuffle these better because I don't think they were shuffled well, but here, let me shuffle them again. Because it's very strange that I'm getting all these evolution lines all in my hand. So just make sure your deck is shuffled well. I need to still work on shuffling. Alright, so since we do have multiple basic Pokemon, I could choose to put some of them on the bench. Basic Pokemon doesn't mean pre-evolved form. Usually it will, but on some single evolution Pokemon like Absol, it's still a basic Pokemon. Some of the legendaries are basic. Actually, all of them are basic except for it's like a VMAX or a V-Star, then that's an evolution Pokemon, but usually mythicals, legendaries, single stage Pokemon like Absol, pre-evolutions like the Oshawott. This is an Oshawott. Those will be your basic Pokemon. You could put some on your bench before you start. Alright, now it's time to reveal. So we're going to flip over the active Pokemon and decide who goes first. Okay, so how are we going to do that without a flip of a coin? We're going to use a dice. Odd numbers are heads, even numbers are even. our tails. Sorry about that. I almost said even numbers are even. That would be pretty silly. Alright. Odd number says Oshawtt's going to go first. Alright, so. Yep, it just went off the table. But we did get an odd number. It was a 1. So it looks like Oshawott, Team Oshawott, is going first in this match. Now we could also get the prize cards. You'll need to get 6 prize cards. Don't ever look at your prize cards unless the card says so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6 of these. And again, the goal of the match is to take all your prize cards before your opponent does. Alright, now we need 6 cards here as our prize cards as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. I'm just going to fan him. One of my neighbors taught me to fan him, like as if you're playing poker, so I really like doing that now. There we go. There's our prize cards, and now we're ready to go. So Team Oshawott was going first because we won the coin flip. So we're going to draw a card. When it's your turn, you're going to draw a card. During a turn, you could place 1 energy per turn. On your first turn, if you're going first, you can't play a supporter or stadium, nor can you attack. So we could attach an energy, we just can't attack since we're the player going first. We can attach an energy, though, like I said. We could put a bench. We could put any basic Pokemon we find on the bench. And once we're good, we can say pass, since we can't attack anyways. If we had some item cards, we could play them. You could play as many item cards as you want, but we would have to hold off on the supporter and the stadium cards till our second turn, since we're going first. Alright. So we pass, and it's now Team Drifloon's turn. So here's Team Drifloon's hand. We could draw a card. We could play items as many as we'd like. We could play a supporter. We can't play a supporter, actually, because this is our first turn. We can't play a stadium either. We can attack, though, so we could attack if we'd like to. I am going to go and use... Let's see. Let's go and use a... What card should I use? Let's try and use an Ultra Ball, maybe. Look for a Pokemon. Yeah, let's look for a Pokemon. Let's get an Ultra Ball. Let's play this item. You could play as many items as you liked during your turn. You could use this card only if you had discard 2 other cards from your hand. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and then shuffle. Right, I am going to get rid of the Escape Rope, maybe? Escape Rope and one of the Gym Trainers, maybe. Or no, I'm going to get rid of... Yeah, Escape Rope and Gym Trainer. So we might need that. Okay, I'm going to search for a Pokemon now in my deck. I'm going to make sure to shuffle afterwards. I am going to look for... Let's look for a... Here we go. I'll look for the Decidueye. So I reveal it, and then I'm going to shuffle my deck afterwards. I'm just going to go and cut it a few times. There we go. Some from the middle, maybe. On top. There we are. Right, this goes into the discard pile, which I will make over here. Those are cards that were discarded. And do I have any items? I don't think I do, so... Nor do I have any energy to place, so I guess we're going to pass. And it's now Team Oshawott's turn. Team Oshawott, to begin their turn, is going to draw a card. Now we can play supporters if we would like to. We can evolve the Oshawott into Dewott. We just can't go Oshawott, Dewott, Samurott, but we could go Oshawott to Dewott. We could still attach an energy if we would like to. I'm going to attach it to one of the Absol, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to attach it to the Absol. I'm going to make our... Maybe I'll use the Hisuian Heavy Ball. I don't know, I'm thinking of holding on to that Hisuian Heavy Ball. The next turn we could probably use the Samurott. Alright, so since it's our second turn, and we're the player going second, now both players can attack. So, let's go and attack with Razor Shell on this Daywat. So as you can see, we need this energy to use this attack, so we have one colorless energy requirement. And colorless energy, you could use any type of energy. This could have been a fairy energy, we could still use the attack. This could be a grass energy, we could still use that attack for one colorless. So we have a dark that's going to satisfy the colorless, so we could use Razor Shell. It says flip a coin, if heads, this attack does 20 more damage. It's an even number, so it's only going to do 20 on the Drifloon, not the Drifloon, sorry about that. Once you attack, your turn ends, so now it's going to be Team Drifloon's turn. I'm going to draw a card. We found a Drifloon. We're going to put this on the bench. I'm going to play Gym Trainer, since you could play one supporter per turn, and now anyone can play a supporter. Let's use the Gym Trainer. We're going to draw 2 cards. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw 2 more. So, 1, 2. I'm going to play... Oh, wait. Okay. I know what to do now. Alright, I am going to hold off to doing anything else, and you'll see why in a little bit. Oh wait, actually, I am going to do this. I am going to use this switch. Oh wait, no. First, I am going to play. You have to keep a certain order in your head. I'm going to put this Rowlet down, and now I am going to use this switch. So I'm going to switch my active with one of my bench. I'm going to switch into the Rowlet. There we go. Okay, so now... Oh wait, do you know what? I take that back. I'm going to keep the Drifloon on the... Sorry about that. Sometimes I get mixed up, and since this is a practice match, it's okay if you want to recall your move. But in an actual tournament, there might be a penalty for doing the wrong thing, like I just did. So, since this is practice, I just say, oh, whoops, and I took it back. So, okay, I'm actually going to pass. That's a smarter move. You'll see why in a little bit. I'm going to draw a card for Team Daywat, and I got a Pot Helmet to begin my turn. I'm going to evolve to Hisuian Samurott. I am actually going to do something first. I am going to evolve to Hisuian, then I am going to attach this Pot Helmet, so I reduce the damage done to myself. And then, let's see. Wait, did I attach 2 things by accident? I think I did. Oh, I guess not. Alright. Thought I attached something by accident. Whoops. Okay, that was just the Pot Helmet. Alrighty, and now I can't attack, and I can't use the ability. I would like to use the ability, but I would have to wait, because if I discard this card, I don't have anything in my hand. I'm going to wait until I have at least 1 in my hand, just in case, you know? Alright, I'm going to pass. Now it's Team Drifloon's turn. Let's draw a card to begin it. We got a Psychic Energy, so now we can attack if we would like to. Let's put it on the Drifloon. Let's evolve that Rowlet into Dartrix. Oh wait, no. I take that back, sorry. Okay, now let's see what I want to do. We can go and attack, I guess. Let's go and attack. Let's use Triple Spin. Oh wait. No. Never mind, I am not going to attack. I am actually going to do my original plan, and I am going to play this Bird Keeper. So Bird Keeper is a supporter, so I can only play 1 supporter per turn. This is going to be it for this turn. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench. If you do, draw 3 cards. Alright, I am going to switch this around with the Rowlet. There's a reason why I did that. Now I'm going to draw 3, because it's told me to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put this Manaphy on the bench. There's a reason why I'm doing that as well. And let's see. What else do I want to do? I think that's going to be it for now. Alright, so there's a reason why I wanted that Manaphy and the Rowlet to play in play right after I played the Bird Keeper. So if we read Rowlet's card here in the ability, you could use as many abilities as you want during your turn as long as the text doesn't say otherwise. If you played Bird Keeper from your hand during this turn, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack costs. So look, we don't need any more energy now. So for that turn, we're good. We're good. We could use Wind Shard if we want, but I'm going to declare something else before we do. I'm going to say this ability, because we could use as many abilities as we want in a game during our turn. Sorry, not during the game, but during our turn we could use as many abilities. Sorry about that. And so Waveville, prevent all damage done to your benched Pokemon by attacks from your opponents. Alright, so now nothing can damage those. Let's use Wind Shard for 60. So it's going to do 60 to one of the benched. Let's see. I'm going to put 60 on the Quillfish. And we don't do weakness or resistance, which we don't have to worry about. But later on, once we do get something that has weakness and resistance, I'll be pointing that out in a little bit. Alright, so there's 60 on that Quillfish. And that's the end of our turn. Alright. So now, Team Samurot's going to draw a card. We got a Water Energy. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to go and use Wily Stance. This is an ability of Hisuian Samurott. You may discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. Alright. So I am going to discard the Hisuian Heavy Ball. To put my discard right here. I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got some energy. Perfect. Let me see how many energy I have. 1. Alright, so now I am going to attach one of these Water Energy to the Samurott. We still can't attack yet, sadly, so we're just going to have to say pass. Now it's going to go to Team Rowlet. I am going to play, let's see. Let's play this. Oh wait, I need to draw a card first so I start my turn. There we go. Gotta remember. I am going to play this Rare Candy. So Rare Candy says choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have Stage 2 in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the Stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. Alrighty, so we have a basic Pokemon here, Rowlet, and looks like we have the Stage 1 Dartrix, and look, we have the Stage 2 of Rowlet, Hisuian Decidueye. So now, if we play this Rare Candy, we could put it on our down onto the Rowlet and skip that Dartrix. So now we have a Hisuian Decidueye. Perfect. Okay, so Hisuian Decidueye has an attack here that it has free energy, as you can see that empty bubble right there. Let me lower the camera. That empty bubble right there means an attack that you could use without any energy, so let's go and use it. I think the camera shifted, but that's fine. I'm just going to keep going. So, Piercing Claw says, this attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Doesn't look like there's any damage counters right now, so I think that was a bust. But if they had that Quillfish, we'd be doing a lot of damage. So let's just keep going. That was our turn, but we didn't waste that much time. We could have switched into the Drifloon, but then we've just been hit by ×2. Let's go draw a card on Team Samurott. We got a Pot Helmet. I'm going to attach this Pot Helmet to the Absol on the side that has 1 energy already. I'm going to attach a second Water to the Hisuian Samurott. I'm going to use Wily Stance to get rid of this card and draw 3. So the super effective Glasses is gone. The Wily Stance allows me to draw 3 cards. Alright, I am going to put this down. This Hisuian Basculin on my bench. I am going to use the Switching Cups to switch a card from my hand with the top card of your deck. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to switch around Asuian Basque Legion for a Dark Energy. Alrighty. I'm going to actually keep that face up. And now I think I can attack on this Samurai. Let's see. Yep, we can attack with Dark Mastery. So let's read this attack. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Alright, so we have